Gremlins, 1984. When Billy Peltzer gets a Christmas gift, it's the rarest pet around town. But it comes with 3 important rules, so naturally everything goes to shit. 5 reasons why this movie's a gem. It's Hot Fudge Sunday. Let's get into it.
What's this button?
No, don't push that. Under normal circumstances, you are in trouble. But not if you have the bathroom buddy.
Mr. Peltzer, the dad, Billy's dad.
No, don't shake it. We're gonna have to open it now. It won't wait till Christmas.
He's an inventor. He's a traveled inventor. The juicer, I think that the juicer was his. That was a Peltzer. The smokeless ashtray, it's a good idea. It's an ashtray, smokeless. He seems fun, like a fun guy to be around. That's just what I gathered. If I go to some underground, sketchy Asian knick-knack potion store, I'm definitely looking for a pet for my son. That's a given. He works hard and he's chasing a dream.
I mean, don't you think this is incredible?
Billy Peltzer, a good kid.
Having fun?
Or he's 30, I'm not really sure. What does he work at the bank? Or he goes to the bank? He's got a girlfriend, Kate, played by Phoebe Cates.
He was dressed in a Santa Claus suit.
He's trying to live his life right. He's got a serious beef with an old lady named Mrs. Deagle.
This is what's left of my imported Bavarians.
Not sure what her problem is.
Breakfast this morning.
She's got some kind of problem with his dog Barney. His dog Barney's awesome, so obviously Mrs. Deagle is the problem. When I first saw this, I thought Mrs. Deagle was the one who tied Barney up in the Christmas lights. Upon further review, I think it was probably the Gremlins, but I'm not 100%. He's friends with everybody around town. It's a great neighborhood. He's got some cool neighbors named the Futtermans.
That's the same Gremlins brought down our planes in the big one.
Big one.
That's right.
I bet they're a good time. Gizmo is a complicated pet. Billy, trying to be responsible, doesn't really work out. The rules, right? Gremlins.
But you gotta keep him out of the sunlight. Sunlight will kill him.
They're night owls.
Keep him away from water. Don't give him any water to drink. And whatever you do, don't give him a bath.
I mean, these things probably stink.
And probably the most important thing, don't ever feed him after midnight.
But what if you change time zones, like you're on a plane with one? And then when can you feed him again? Is it 6 a.m.? Is it 5 a.m.? I'm not sure. I don't know, the rules, I don't like my pets telling me what to do. The reason they ended up multiplying because Corey Feldman's there, ends up spilling a glass of water onto Gizmo. He hasn't even achieved Mouth or Ricky Butler status. Get him out of there. Wait a minute. Hold on. In Goonies, when Chunk calls the police, they tell him he made up a story about...
Just like that last prank about all those little creatures that multiply when you throw water on them.
Gremlins and Goonies are in the same universe. That is Mouth. Besides all the chaos and killing, they just like to do regular things, like go to the movies, hit the pub. Mrs. Deagle gets her comeuppings from the Gremlins. They mess around with her electric chair. I'm sure she's fine. The leader seems to be this guy named Stripe. I always thought it was Spike, but it's Stripe. He's got some kind of plan to mega multiply himself in a fountain. I mean, he's also busting caps. Tried to shoot Billy in the face. Billy Peltzer.
Did you feed them after midnight?
Well, I gave them some chicken.
Mom Peltzer. She likes to keep a tidy kitchen. Quite a situation. This is the scene when I think Gremlins, this is it for me. She must be thinking Billy's a slob. There's like eggs hatching in his room. Clean up. Apron. Homemaker. Badass. All of a sudden these green monsters are breaking her good china. She's not having it. She pushes one into I don't know what that thing is. Is it a blender? Or a mixer? It's gigantic.
Do you hear what I hear?
Every time I hear the Christmas song, Do You Hear What I Hear? I feel immediate dread. It's great. Do I see what you see? Yeah, it's a gremlin in the microwave. He got melted.
Still. Oops, sorry.
Number 1, Gizmo. He's the cutest patient zero there ever was. He's cuddly. How was he born? Did he multiply? Is that the only way they can be born?
I don't know, Pete.
Hey, look, that one's got a cute little stripe on its head.
Because his spawn were dicks. It's just a peaceful creature with a beautiful singing voice. This kid's talented. Now he's sweet, but when he hops into action, there's gonna be trouble. He teams up with Barney the dog. I think he calls him Woof Woof. In closing, rules, they're made to be broken. Unless it's a strange exotic pet, then, you know, follow them. I'll see you next Sunday.
You do with Mogwai what your society has done with all of nature's gifts.